Alright, nWoFL. What's good, people? It's Omri. It's NY Jags. It's a new season. It's a new year, new season. Welcome back. Welcome to the Ruckus. We got my Jags out here. We got a new logo. It's a new year. But I'm on board with the Tank for Teddy campaign, so let that stand for the record. Wow. It's good to be back. It is good to be back, guys. Guys and girls, what can I say? Let's start with the draft. I'm not going to come out here and talk about whatever, what is it, A- draft, because those things are stupid too. But best draft, what do you guys expect? It is what it is. Official disclaimer, the NY Jags are under new management. I shouldn't say new management. We got a new coach in town. So we got a new guy at the helm. We had a bad season last year, a fluke year. Won 2 games. It was horrendous. Horrible. But coming off of, prior to that, 2 back-to-back playoff appearances, it's we're gonna look ahead in a new direction. And last year was a fluke year, but it was still shitty. And we're going in a new direction this year. We got a new coach at the helm for the NY Jags. And he started off with a great draft. What can I say? I mean, say what you want about Yahoo's best draft ranking and all that shit, but at the end of the day, numbers speak for themselves. The NY Jags are putting out, we're putting out a top 5 quarterback. We're putting out elite QB. We're putting out 2 elite receivers. We're talking top 5 for one, maybe top 10, top 7 for the other. B. Marsh and Andre Johnson, respectively. Talking about an elite tight end. There's only 4 or 5 elite tight ends in the league, and the NY Jags has one of them. And in a league where we're counting receptions, what can I say? We're putting out almost 400 to 500 receptions right from the starting lineup. We got a big question mark in Ryan Matthews, but guess what? If Ryan Matthews, big disclaimer here, big if Ryan Matthews is healthy, and I ain't expecting him to play 16 games, but if he plays 14 games, Ryan Matthews will be a huge X factor for this team. He'll put up some strong numbers. I'm confident he'll probably catch 50 balls. Maybe 1,000 yards rushing. I mean, because who else is really running the ball over there? Got a bunch of guys who can catch passes, and that's really it. If Ryan Matthews does that, this is you're talking about a championship team here. We'll get over that first round hump. We know NY Jazz can't seem to get out of the first round of the playoffs, but it is what it is. So we're working towards that. What else we got? We got an elite defense. Which doesn't speak much, but you know what? I think putting out the Seattle defense week to week is that's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing, and it's no concerns. No, do I start a different defense this week? There won't be any of those shenanigans going on all year round. And and I will have to thank you, Paul, our commish, for actually making the kicker research relevant. Because guess what? It's okay, now it's, you can't just pick anybody, because apparently we're getting negative points for missed field goals. So now you got to pick guys who don't miss. And I think I got one of the guys that doesn't miss very much. But, that's what it is. My bench is a little questionable, but I just got guys to fill in spots. If some of my big boys, my big starters get hurt, the team is screwed anyway, so I'll be up shit's creek without a paddle anyway. I think this draft from this year is far better than last year. This team missed the bullet last year. The draft went bad, and somebody paid the price. Fired the coach, and we're rolling along here in the new season. I'm going to speak on some teams out there that I've noticed. We've definitely had some questionable picks in this draft. Paul already touched on that, but I'm not even going to get into that. What can I say? There's teams that are starting running backs that aren't even really starting running backs. Teams starting D'Angelo Williams. I've seen teams who's starting Alex Smith at quarterback. if you're starting Alex Smith at quarterback on your fantasy football team, you've got some serious issues. You've got some real problems. And all I can say is thanks for the donation, and I'll talk to you next year. Sometimes we've got some laughable things. We got a lot of teams starting guys that shouldn't be starting in a 14-team league. I'm sorry. Alex Smith should not be starting in a 14-team league unless he's starting in a bye week. I don't care what you think. Captain Checkdown is not startable week to week. What can I say? I mean, you can look at my team. You can question mark CJ Spiller if you really want to, but guess what? Yeah, he hasn't carried a full 16-week load, but how many games has he missed in the years he's been in the league? You go ahead and check that. Go to Pro Football Reference and come back and let me know how many games he's missed since he's been in the league, and talk to me about that. He's going to be out there. He's a beast. He's going to put up numbers. He legitimately could flirt with having 2,000 total yards, and if you don't think that's true, then you're a fool, and you really don't know shit about football. What can I say? Team's looking good. The owner is happy. We've got a new coach. He did a great job. Hopefully he'll be around for years to come. If he keeps drafting like this, he will be around for years to come. But that's it. I mean, listen, Paulie, I'm gonna get on you a little bit. Because you got Michael Vick out there as your starting quarterback, and you don't really have a great option behind him. I don't know if you have any option behind him, honestly. But I'm gonna tell you what. Mike Vick's gonna play 10 games this year? That's a fact. If Mike Vick plays anything more than 13 games this year, it'll be a goddamn miracle. Say what you want, he's gonna get out there, he's gonna run, he's gonna get hit, and he's fucking like a piece of plastic. He will be injured, he will miss 2 games here, 4 games here, and I don't know if you have enough at the QB position to really make up for that. That might break your team, Paul. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's talk about my week 1 matchup. Icebox O'Shea. You know what? Her team isn't looking too bad. Y'all looking at her team. She's got a pretty decent squad she's putting out there. She's got a listen. She's not starting Alex Smith at quarterback. That's a start. She's not starting D'Angelo Williams at running back either. Listen, it's going to be a good matchup. It's going to be a great season. By the time you guys see this video, I'm recording this video. It's about almost 8 o'clock. The game hasn't started yet. I'm still at work. Sucks, but I'm going to miss that game. I'll be checking the wire. I'll be checking the stats though heavy during the game. So you got time to see this video. The game will be over. It might be tomorrow. It might be AM by the time you guys see this video. But who knows? I might upload after I get home from work. But I'm taking Denver. Denver's at home. The stupid Orioles. I don't think baseball has any precedence over the NFL. So Orioles should have gave up their shit, and the Ravens should have been starting off at home. The game might have turned out differently. But based on that, Denver's at home. I'm taking Denver. Spread, whatever shit. I don't do that spread shit. Straight up. Denver. I'm taking Denver in this one. I think Peyton Manning's going to come out smoking on all cylinders. Demaryius Thomas is going to have a big game. He's going to have his usual. He's going to put up 100 yards. It may not be as many catches as he has been getting because of Welker. But he may have, I put him down for 5 catches, anywhere between 80 and 100 yards, and probably a touchdown. Yeah, that's all I got, man. NY Jags. What's good, y'all? It's a new year. It's a new day. Oh, man. It's good to be back. So that's it. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Catch you guys on the message board. Let's get this Madden franchise, however y'all want to set it up. Let's get that shit cracking, because y'all gonna get y'all shit rocked in that too. And that's it. I'm out. Deuces.